Voice back is basically the moral of that story. Although she is the loudest, quiet person that you'll ever see. Well, this is what happens when she's not here. Everything falls apart on me. She's the loudest, quiet person, so she doesn't have a voice, so this is how she now operates. She's trying to get someone's attention or do something. She does, like, somebody's going along and they're passing and she's trying to speak. She can't talk, she can't hear, so then she's just like, and I'm like, what are you doing? Trying to get close enough to talk to him. So that's how she operates now. So me and Justin Kaczynski were talking, and he's like, yeah, she's the loudest, quiet person I think I've seen. She is. She is. But she's trying to get better. So she's got to not talk so her voice doesn't do. So now I'm the announcement guy too today. Then I go home and being a quiet home, I'm taking full advantage of it temporarily. All right, so giving, you guys can give money. You can give a little or you can give a lot, but you can give. There's the ways to give up on the screen. We try to use the money wisely when it comes in here. We definitely are not just trying to spend a ton of money. I don't have a brand new truck. I don't have fancy shoes. We're just trying to use the money to reach people and touch the lost and the broken of our city. We have stuff going on all the time, whether it's our Father's Day stuff, our single moms, oil changes, or just all different types of ministry stuff going on. We have an open mic night coming up for the community. All these things cost money to do. They cost money to make happen. And we try to meet needs of people that have needs, sometimes with rent or with vehicle issues or stuff going on in their family. Our foster closet that gets stuff out to the community. I can just tell you right now, there's probably not, and this is not in a boastful way, but just in transparency, there's probably not many churches that stretch the dollars as far as we do to try to do as much outreach and ministry. We're not in this for the money. We're in this for people and for reaching people for God. And so that's what we try to use it for. So thank you for everybody that gives and helps us do that. You can download our app for events that are coming up. We're not doing the long-winded version of announcing the weekly events because there's an app with all that. And so you can download it and look on there and get those. Once we see more people on the app, we'll probably go back to the long-winded version to change it back up. But it's just an easier way. You can see it on the calendar and all that stuff. But for now, we're trying to just let people be aware of that the calendar's on there. This QR code up here you can scan to get this week's Bible reading plan, which is about living your story with joy. We've been talking about telling your story and about how everyone has a story. And this is about living your story with joy, how to really tap into what God's doing. Don't be intimidated by it. When you look at it, you'll see the verses, and it'll look like, oh my gosh, there's 5 or 6 things to read today. They're each just short little things of verses, so really, the time is the same. You're putting about 5 minutes in to read your word and get encouraged in a day. That's a pretty small amount of time to put in to doing that, to feed your spirit. We put way more than that into feeding our body, and it'll really be helpful to you. Just re-announcing that we have the grand opening party on July 30th, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the boxing, combat vet boxing. This starting up, we announced it last week and prayed over Jairo and his family who are launching this. It'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday mornings, and this is for their families. It's really meant